Okay guys, I've just done a full markup for the guys in the squad. Told them what I'm going to be doing pretty much over the next hour. And that's what we're going to do. So let's roll the intro and I'll show you. And a warm welcome to one and all. What you'll find in these videos, these are me just backing up what I say prior to the guys in the squad, and also a little bit of enjoyment for me because I like making the videos anyway. I kick off, I have rants, but at least I tell you the way it is. If you're here looking for a quick system, a glossy video, you're going to be sadly disappointed. Trading is a professional career, and until you start looking at it that way, you're always going to fail. And trust me, you will not become a trader watching a 15-minute video, and you will not become a trader looking for the super system. In fact, you'll lose all your money. So you're best off going looking at one of the other morons. You're not going to find it here. What you find here is real world trading and the way it should be. So with that said, let's flick a chart over and we'll have a little look, shall we? Okay, we're looking at USD JPY. Now inside of the Discord, I've already done this. So there's a full video there, breakdown. But I've also put this in, which tells them exactly what I'm doing. Now it's telling me I can't day trade this thing. Because it's pretty dangerous. It's telling me it's risky, it's low TP, so I'm looking for about 6 pips. We are in a bull market. The low time frames are telling me to buy this thing, or are showing buying, but the trade itself is actually a sell. Now there is a risk engine that's inside of this that you plug some numbers in and it spits out and it tells you what to do. So again, and it's telling me here, this is dangerous as well. +1, -1, which is a directional way of trading. Okay, so the only thing I can do is I can go, right, well, if I'm selling, where am I going to sell it? I'm going to sell it on a bounce. And where did this come from? Well, if I go to Trader Clinic and ask Scruff, there it is there, doing it for just. A little salute to you, my kid. They can ask me anything they want. I come to camera, I answer it, and we go through it together. As well as if we come down in the video vault, we are live every day and we do market calls on Zoom. We've done one this morning at 8:30. But as you can see, we all get together, live charts, live face-to-face talks, and away we go. Okay. Happy days, happy days. Right, it's 10:02. So I'm going to wait for the close of the hour. And then I'm going to look to get in. Oh, that sound. Oh, there's my beautiful wife. Come here. What we're going to do today, because we're going to do something very, very nice, or at least we will want to figure out how this thing works. Just look in the camera. Look in the camera. No, there, that bit. How pretty is she? Because it's her birthday today. It's her birthday, and I'm going to give her a present, and it's a big present. And it's over there on you can have any one of them toys off my desk. I can see it. Right, what, you want Darth Vader, do you?
That wasn't what you were pointing at.
I said you could have any one of them toys.
That wasn't what you were thinking of.
Yeah. Be careful what you wish for, girl.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
Oh, can I not come?
You can come shopping if you want.
Doing the chart.
Sure.
Not really. Have you got my card or your card? Yours? Oh, knock yourself out, buy whatever you want. I love that girl. I really do. And I'm not afraid to say it either. I know a lot of people say they can't work with their other halves. Everything I do is driven by her smile. It really is. So, what are we looking at? Well, in 7 minutes time, this candle's going to close on the hourly, which will then give me an idea as to what's going on. Well, what's going on is it's either going to try and break through the key levels that's on short this moment in time, or it's going to retrace on itself. Now, there are certain things you can do. You can look up at the higher time frame and you go, freaking hell, that's gone up with some gusto. But look what happens every time it hits one of these levels. It pushes back on itself. Hits one of these levels, pushes back on itself. The next key level it's looking at is this yellow one. The blue ones are just what's called entry exits. They're just intermediate things that are put in to help break the chart. But every time rather, it's hit one of these, there's a high probability it'll bounce off. Now you can use basic stuff. You can just look at a couple of indicators. There's no strength. General directions up there, that's starting to go the opposite way. What's happening on the hourly? Well, it's going the opposite way. It's going the opposite way. Strength's collapsed. What's happening on the 15-minute? Again, stretched up, getting no real strength. Top of the range. It's struggling on said levels that we've put in. We don't really need these indicators anymore. Take it to a 5-minute. Again, that's pushing up. No strength left in this at all. Bouncing off here. It's bouncing that level. It's starting to turn. We're coming on to top of the hour. Don't need indicators no more. So what we can do is we can count candles back. Right, it's failed there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the plateau. There's the entry point. In we go. Right. You might be saying to yourself, hold on a second here. How was that an entry point? Well, it's a logical area. Looking for a 6 pip snap. So it's not that bad. It's in a red zone, a bus stop. So I can put that there. All I need to do now is just follow the price till it triggers me in and then snaps back on itself. Just tidy that up. There we go. Till it snaps back on itself. So I'm going to follow green candles up, roll over, get my 6 pips, and I'm happy. Why? Because I don't need to do anything more, because I've already been paid this morning. I did this with the guys this morning, and I'm paid. I'm done. All right. So all I need to do is just do this for Justin, and then that's my day over. Now, I've already been into my other accounts this morning. I do like to trade the small accounts, and why not? You know, so let's have a little look. So I've got one here. There's 386 on my prop. So I'm happy with that. My Black Bull, let me just pull that up. This is the small Christmas fund that you saw us building from 200 quid. Well, we've been in there. We've done that as well. So that's happy. I'm pretty much done. Don't need to do anything more. So constantly just in, out, job done. In, out, job done. And then just relax. So what I'm going to do is I'll pause the camera for now. Or I could leave it running actually. You can see me pull these up. But we're going to look to sell it. And it's probably going to be in and around this area here, because it's struggling at this point. Tell you what, we're going to move that up underneath there. And like I say, we're looking for a quick scalp of about 30 quid. And I'll be happy with that. Okay, catch you soon. Okay, Justin, that was done for you. We are closed off. Let me just check my tickets. As we were discussing in the call, should always check your tickets, because bugger me, if you leave one running and it gets picked up, you'll know about it. So we're looking for 30 quid off the US JPY. Well, we've actually done more than that. That's the power of DCA and madness and planning your trades beforehand. So we started looking only for 30, but we ended up with 110. Why is that? Because I actually want it to go against me. The further it goes in, the more positions I get, but they cost less as I go into it. And then you just trade down, and sure enough, went up. Look how perfectly it stalled on that level. Went up, struggled at the key level that I'd identified, and then it collapsed back down again. It was just staged and managed. Trading's not hard. It really isn't. The hard part, like I've said many times, has been and always will be you. The charts are easy. You know, they genuinely are. But if you're looking for a super system, you're wasting your time. Absolutely wasting your time. Trading is about multi-time frame analysis, getting a basic view of what's going on, and then looking for key areas of attraction. Once you've got those in place, the rest of it, which is most of the trade, is actually how you conduct yourself and how you manage that trade. That's why I'm successful. I manage things every day. I don't go in on a whim, I don't gamble, and I certainly don't fall for all the guff that I see on social media about, I'm 21 and I'm a multimillionaire. No, you're not. There's not a hope in hell you understand how the mechanics of the market works, because they're not old enough to have seen it, and they certainly haven't lived through it. And trust me, I've been in business 25 years, and nobody who has mega amounts of money flashes the cash the way that those guys showed. So when you see somebody in, oh, this is my Rolls Royce, I've just picked it up. Oh, I'm flying on a private jet. Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. But if you are, well done. But I'm happy with my wage, living in my little house, in my little world, and that's it. Can't get any fairer than that. So as always, guys, in fact, let me show you something just before I do scoot off. If I flick that back, I was dead on to pull that target where I saw it. And that's the other part of it. I'm never greedy. I was right to do what I did. Again. So day in, day out, I do this. And I told the guys before I did it, now that's a hard trick. Let the private playing guys do that. So as always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.